What's up, everybody? I am so Rhonda. What's up? I see you. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to load in. What's up, Kim? Sorry to hear that you're going through problems. Hope it all gets better. Major Runt, what up? What up? How's the audio? Everybody can hear me? Press a 1 in the chat. Matter of fact, drop those cities in the chat. Let me know who's awake right now. Let me know what cities you guys are tuning in from. Let me send this message out real quick. I'm glad you caught the live too. Hey, look, tonight I'm gonna be discussing the $10 million lawsuit that I got from Cesar. Shout out to H-Town, Philly. I see y'all in here. I'll be breaking down my lawsuit that I got with Cesar. I just recently did a couple interviews covering this Ponzi and all the damn craziness behind it. I'll also break down, what up, ATL? See you in here. Let me get some chapstick. I'm gonna give me some water and some chapstick before we get started. And let me send out this link. Hold on. Gainesville in here, Detroit in the house. What's up, man? What's up? We got people everywhere. You like that camera quality? What wholesale software are we using? Are you talking about for finding leads? I still use batch leads for data. That's still my favorite. Batch leads and prop stream. Those are the top two. You can go to let me think of the closersdata.com. Go to closersdata.com. You can get a 7-day free trial of prop stream. Prop stream and batch leads are my two top recommended real estate softwares. Okay, let me get this link sent out to the people. Let them know we live. Let me get this here sent. You got a $5,000 deal coming before Thanksgiving. That's what's up. Salute. Congratulations. I love to hear when all the action takers get paid, man. Like, I've helped so many people make money in this business, and the beauty of it is that, you know, you're just one deal from being able to change your whole entire situation. I've seen people get their very first deal, and then they go off and have a 6-figure plus run. So, absolutely a dope experience to get your first deal or to get, you know, any deal. So, like, look, make sure you guys, if you haven't already tuned in, man, make sure you get into that program, man. In Philly, too. Salute. So I'm sending out a quick blast, get all my people in here. Tonight, once again, we're going to be breaking down the $10 million lawsuit by Cesar, which is a frivolous lawsuit. I'm definitely not concerned about it in the least bit, but I'll address it, and we'll run through that complaint, and I'll also play this news clip for you. So, matter of fact, I'm going to play the news clip real quick, and then I'm gonna grab me something to drink while that's playing.
We are live at 5:30 and topping the news right now. An I-Team exclusive update. Radio personality DJ Envy's business partner, Cesar Pina, indicted by the feds for an alleged real estate scheme, is now going on the offensive. He is filing a defamation lawsuit against a social media influencer. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace has covered the drama from the beginning and has the latest.
Every time I order DoorDash right now, that was with victims' money.
That's DJ Envy's longtime business partner, Cesar Pina, mocking alleged victims after the feds arrested him for allegedly orchestrating a Ponzi-like scheme billed as Flippin' NJ that centered on New Jersey real estate properties, many in Paterson.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy, Flippin' NJ.
DJ Envy has not been charged and denies any wrongdoing. Authorities charged Pina last month, accusing him of bilking investors out of millions of dollars. We interviewed many of them. Dozens have filed lawsuits claiming they were ripped off by Cesar. He declined to talk to us.
I lost $200,000.
I lost a total of $64,000.
$835,000.
I lost $1 million.
Pina, who pleaded not guilty in federal court, was released on $1 million bond with electronic monitoring. Now he and his wife Jenny are suing social media influencer Tony Robinson, known as Tony the Closer, for defamation. He outed the alleged scheme on his platform. Envy has filed his own defamation suit against Robinson.
I'm completely confused at why there's an energy towards Tony the Closer, who all I have done is give the victims a voice. This was all about people coming to me that said that they had hopes and trusted into Cesar and Envy's real estate program. And I just wanted to give people a platform.
The Pina's lawsuit, demanding $10 million, claims Robinson's statements were malicious, reckless, and or negligently made and had the purpose and effect of damaging and injuring each individual plaintiff's good name and reputation in the eyes of the public.
We're selling properties. We have assets. We want to move those assets and make people whole again.
That was Jenny Pina last month before Cesar's arrest. She told us the couple planned to do the right thing for investors, but didn't say what happened to all the money.
Anybody that is owed money or had a deal with him, it's going to be resolved the right way.
I'm never going to waver from the truth. I know what it's like for these victims who I spend hours every day in conversation with, going through the struggle of not having their money and being completely lied to.
The U.S. Attorney's Office said in court last month the investigation by several agencies is ongoing and there could well be additional charges, including money laundering. From Franklin Lakes, Sarah Wallace, News 4 New York.
Yeah, so this is the most recent update, and I know you guys are seeing the, hold on. I know you guys are seeing the hats pop up. So if you're on the mobile version right now, you're seeing that shop pop up. Make sure you go get your I Hate Scammers a Lot hat. We got different colors. The merch is fire, and we get it shipped out to you in a timely fashion. So make sure you go get your I Hate Scammers merch, because we got to get these scammers up out of here. Next thing, yes, it is true. There's a $10 million lawsuit that has been filed. I have reached out to the attorney that filed the lawsuit. She is yet to return a call. I am more than excited to get to discovery in this case. So I will be responding to this lawsuit as quickly as I possibly can. We are more than looking forward to the opportunity to be able to see all the inner workings between DJ Envy and Cesar because of these allegations and the fact that the federal government seems to believe that I was being accurate as well. So I'll actually put up here, let's see, put this complaint up here. Let me make sure I have it in the right folder so we can let you guys share and see the screen. But basically, guys, this is a laughable lawsuit. But
in the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Blacklock is here. You know, Blacklock is here, guys. We are going to get to the bottom of this shit tonight. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I didn't even read you guys the affidavit from Rashawn Casey. Oh, yeah. We got to get into that as well. I got some good shit, man. Let me get... Oh, I got that too. Oh. Yeah, let me pull up... Let me airdrop that real quick. I got some good shit over here, y'all.
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
Hey, I think that's the thing that really pissed them off is the fact that I have everybody calling it the real estate Rico. I think I would be a little irritated too. Man, I know they don't want to fuck with Star. They know Star knows some shit. So they thinking that I don't know what you know, but it's all good. We Star. Shout out to my man, the Star Report. If you guys haven't followed Star on YouTube, man, I really tell you right now, Star is a super dope creator, man, and he's a law-abiding citizen. He calls himself a proud snitch. And he's been very, very helpful and instrumental in making sure that I have all the right people to contact, the right authorities and things of that nature. So shout out to Star. Man, you're amazing, brother. You're going to help me get a couple of these people with the real estate Rico.
We might just get here with the Rico.
Yeah, we're going to get a couple of people with the real estate Rico. But yeah, man, I got some good stuff tonight, man. We're going to... I'm going to open up and go through, I think it's right here. Yeah, here it is. Yep. All right, so I'm going to go through Cesar's lawsuit that he sent me, which is a $10 million lawsuit. Holy shit. So we're going to get through the crazy lawsuit here. And I'm not going to go through each line item, but I'm going to just give you guys a quick run through so you can kind of see some of the contradictions. I'm going to let you guys see what Cesar filed, and then I'm going to show you guys evidence, and then you guys can be basically my jury tonight. Y'all want to play judge and jury tonight? Press a 1 in the chat if you want to see play judge and jury. You know what I'm saying? Y'all down? Let me know.
You see that work.
You see that work. We can go right through this. If you guys are down to play judge and jury, would it be even better, man, if any of you guys want to actually join into the live, let me know in the comment section as well. I'll bring you up. We can run through all the paperwork together. And you guys, like, maybe we have, like, any attorneys in the chat. We have an attorney in the chat. And then we have any other law-abiding citizen that wants to go through the paperwork. We can read this together. And you guys can tell me, hey, Tony, you're going to be convicted. Or not. Like, I think we can all do it together. I'll have some fun with this shit, man. I mean, this is the idea, man. I've made no money off this. This thing isn't about me profiting, but I damn sure been entertained. I think the biggest misconception of this shit is people like, hey, Tony's profiting. No, I'm not profiting, but I'm damn sure entertained. You see the work.
You see the work.
I've been damn sure entertained. I'll tell you that for sure. You got on your bonnet? Hey, come on, Rhonda. We don't care, man. I'm not judging you. You come over here. This is safe zone. Man, I know it's midnight to 9 plus after the clock, man. Hey, listen, you guys can come in here, be yourself. There's a no judgment zone. I promise you. You will be in a safe place in here. I just want to make sure we can get the right people in here. Hey, and it's just important for me, man, because I like to be able to present the facts. And we got a lot of eyeballs in here, but the eyeballs and the likes not matching. Real quick, do me a favor. If you rocking with me and you want to support me, just do me a quick favor. The likes are free. The dislikes are free. I don't care if you press it up or if you press it down, but press something, okay? That's all I ask. Thank you. You can press a like or a dislike. If you don't like me, press a dislike. If you like the video, like the video. If you hate the video, put the thumbs down. Just do something. Shout out to my people from New York. Shout out to who that NG. What's up, brother? Chris Izza. What's up, my fam? What's up? Salute to everybody. I love y'all, man. Salute to all the real ones, man. Salute to all the subscribers here on tonight. Is anybody going to join? So we're just getting started. You guys haven't missed anything. I have not set up or tried the phone again. I just said fuck it for the time being. I know the phone was it works for playing it works for music, but for some odd reason the phone call piece is not syncing. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So the Bluetooth is synced. So you understand, like it's connecting, but just when the phone rings, the sound cuts out for some odd reason. That's the only issue. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to all the real ones. I got to say, it's been a hell of a year. 2023 has been a year of the exposing, and it was all unintentional. This just happened to fall into my lap because these dudes were stealing, and they weren't taking care of the business. So I guess nobody's going to come in here. So I'm actually about to go ahead and start the reading through the complaint real quick. I'm going to go through this complaint really quickly, and then I'm just going to show you guys examples of proof of what I would be using as my defense against Cesar. And somebody said, Tony, am I a scammer too? Let me tell you something. I'm proud to be able to say I can call out people because I do it ethically. A lot of people right now have, tried to throw the label of scammer amongst anybody who sells a course or a program or a service. No, sir, am I ever anything close to a scammer. I'm proud to have a program that has over 22,000 plus people that are active students in that program. I have trained over 200 plus thousand people free in real estate. I have created 5, 6, and 7-figure earners in real estate. So for anybody that has any questions when it comes to my integrity or my business ethics, I'll tell you 100%. I'm not a scammer, and I will defend that with anything. And I would challenge anybody who could ever say anything contrary to that to put their money where their mouth is, and let's sit down and put the people who have actually impacted up here and let's see the results. Because most people that try to question my ethics, my business, my whatever, they can't produce the type of people that I can. And I can show you receipt after receipt. I can put people on the live who have come through my program. They have been in my trainings, and they have had their lives impacted and changed, making some of those people even millionaires, multi-millionaires. So super thorough, super ethical. I'm 100% legit, and I'll stand on that. And that's why if you see me in the comments cursing somebody out, which some people might say is unprofessional, but I also think it's unprofessional to sit there and spread rumors and disrespect somebody's hard name, because it's easy to have one person in the comment section start a confusion where other people will now try to jump on a train of negativity. So I will always defend my name to the end because you only get one. But once again, these guys are out here with multiple lawsuits with fraud. I don't have any fraud lawsuits. I don't have any of that shit going on in my life, and I operate with business ethics. So I just want to make sure we have that crystal clear, because while these guys are all getting pulled out and they want to try to pull me into the mix with them, absolutely not. I won't ever be in the mix with them. I don't operate like them. You can't invest with me, so I don't offer the opportunity for people to be able to give me money to go do real estate deals for them. I actually educate. I teach you what to do, so you have the confidence to do it. You have the knowledge to do it, and you know how to do it the right way without being scammed and taken advantage of. So that's what I offer as a coach. I'm a proud real estate coach. I have done and executed thousands of real estate deals through coaching. I have been in a part of so many real estate transactions that I have helped for free. So I am the best real estate coach in the country. I have helped the most people, and the numbers support that. As a matter of fact, I happen to be inside my Kajabi app right now, so I'll brag on myself for a moment because, like they say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So let me share. You know, I like this. Let's get straight to the shit. All right? No, I want to get this up. So you can see this, guys. This is inside my program right here. This is my program Kajabi. You can see inside of Kajabi, I have 22,524 students. 22,524 students. I just want you to understand this. This is a little different ball game over here. And I want you.
You see the work.
You see the work. I want you to see this. 22,524 customers. 22,524 customers. And I want you to see this is a real program. None of that BS that these people talk about. We got step-by-step curriculum here. Let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like to be a part of this. Over 113 lessons, organized, structure. This is my program. Everything from the welcome to the Facebook groups, Telegram groups that we have, downloading Kajabi apps, breaking down and giving you the fundamentals so you understand, and giving you the groundwork of what is wholesaling, putting you through each step. Step one, you literally do everything in order. I place every single video in order, right? How you find the sellers? How do you get in contact with people? How do you talk to sellers? The framework we're talking to sellers. Teaching you how to calculate and make your numbers. How you avoid fucking your numbers up. How do you find after repair value? How you break down comps? Email offer script, your repair sheets that you need, your contracts, your contract templates, how to fill those out. You get access to my bulletproof contract. You get my addendums. I do a full breakdown of the contract. How you open up escrow so you can avoid getting scammed, right? Opening escrow. This is how you avoid getting scammed. This is how you avoid getting scammed. You open escrow. See, real coaches put you through real steps and put you in a position to avoid the BS. See, I teach you how to find the right title company, the exact stuff that you can do, and the questions to ask to know exactly what to do. Step-by-step training, how to find your cash buyers, how to sell your deal, every single element, double closing, how to assign your contract, all of the replays that we've had, all our resources, how do you your acquisition checklist, your seller authorization release forms. We got the final 31 back here. We got other training. See, I break down every element of this business for you in great detail. That's what a coach does. So I just want to be clear when you talk about the people who are fraudulent versus somebody that sells a course or a program, because everybody that sells a course or a program is not a scammer. There's things that I have inside this program that you will not find on YouTube unless that was a student of mine that went and replaced that shit on YouTube. See, that's the confidence I have in what I put out as far as the product. I also know that this product has made millions of dollars for people, factually. See, I don't have to make up bullshit, outrageous statements. I can literally bring those people onto my live. I got those people's cell phone numbers. Like my students, I'm in contact with them, you know? So I just love the ability to be one of those coaches that can say authentically, I've helped people make a shit ton of money. And then I'm gonna go and show you a step further. Because once again, they say it all the time, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So let me open up this for you. You can become a member of the course by going to ronaproof.com. Ronaproof.com. I like when people like Tracy say numbers can be manipulated. Well, let's see if these numbers right here that I'm about to present on screen can be manipulated. This is some good. Is this on screen? Let me see if this is on screen. What's on screen right now? You can. Yeah, you guys can see it. Let me press that for you real quick.
You see the work.
You see the work. All right, so you guys see this, right? So let's look at this. Let's look at this. We got this out the way. Let's see, we have $6.35 million in sales, right? $6.35 million in sales. Over 35,000 customers. I just want you to see this. See, because what's this shit doing? $35,000 customers. I want to make sure I don't put too much up here because it might have some private information for my customers. I don't want to share too much. Hold on. But I want to show you something. It's just laggy. All right, here we go. Screen lagging like hell. All right, here it is, guys. I want you to look at something. 53,000 successful payments. 428 total disputes. And I'll tell you, probably 200 of those disputes were made this year that were complete fraud disputes, just complete bullshit disputes. Most of my disputes are complete bullshit. So I want you to look at, out of 53,031 purchases, you see less than 430 total disputes. So you could obviously see the numbers don't lie. 53,000 successful payments. See, like I tell these people, man, and this is just one business. This is just one business. Let's be perfectly clear, man. I'm not like any of the scammers. Most of the scammers, their entire merchant accounts are closed down. They don't even have the ability to work with these merchants. Okay? So I want you to really understand we are not the same. I have tremendous pride in what I put out as far as a product. I believe my product is the best real estate course for anybody wanting to get into wholesaling real estate. I have a track record of creating successful real estate investors. My program has hundreds of people who have successfully completed real estate deals. We have millionaires that are in my group that have come from my training that started off completely broke. We have people who were homeless that are now six-figure investors. We have legitimate people that were less than $300 to their name when they first met me that now have done 7 figures plus in real estate. So I am extremely, extremely confident that if you are interested in learning in real estate, you should be joining into my program. It's ronaproof.com, RONAPROOF, ronaproof.com. I am 1,000% certain that anybody that does business with me will get everything that you see on any paperwork. We deliver what we say that we're going to provide. And I'm looking forward to being helpful in somebody else's life that is looking to grow their finances and do it the right way without being scammed, okay? So, I like to pop my shit a little bit. I like to brag a little bit. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all. We're going to show that, and then let's get this on the screen. All right. So just for my people that didn't catch this earlier, before I show you guys, I just want to be crystal clear. Cesar Pina, who is DJ Envy's business partner, yesterday or the day before yesterday, filed a lawsuit against me for a whopping $10 million. A $10 million lawsuit. And I just want to, to just briefly touch on it because the lawsuit's bullshit and I'm not concerned about it in the least bit. But I just want to bring this to your attention. I've been working with the victims who have been giving me a laundry list of receipts, text messages, phone conversations, email exchanges, everything since May of this year. And not only have I got a ton of receipts, in those receipts, I passed an entire file to the federal government of every single receipt that I had been receiving from victims. And the feds reached out to me, I want to say in about June, and began to, get the information that I had, told me to stay confidential, that they were working on their investigation. And I sat back and I continued to give the victims a platform. I continued to have tons of people send me DMs. Most of the people, which was, for whatever reason, they never wanted to come out publicly. They wanted to stay discreet. Still to this day, many of them, are behind the scenes not speaking out. But we had essentially 3 to 4 months, 5 months or so where most of the victims didn't even show their faces, and they were really just kind of behind the scenes sending me all their text messages and everything else. So the feds get involved. I'm very confident from the position that they were in. They came in about a couple weeks ago and they arrested Cesar, right? And here's the actual federal complaint right here. You can see it's versus United States of America versus Cesar Pina. You can see it was signed by special agents right here on October the 16th. You can see it was signed by the judge, magistrate, etc. Here's the main pieces I want you guys to understand. Attachment A is count 1, wire fraud from in between or around 2017 through 2023. Cesar was committing wire fraud, knowingly and intentionally running a scheme to materially do false fraudulent pretense, represent, and make up bullshit, right? And paraphrasing what you see right here, from 2017 to 2023 of this year, Cesar was committing fraud. And yes, I'm a proud rat for anybody that thinks they can come and steal hard or earn people's money. See, I think you goofy broke people try to put the rat with legitimate business, and that's why you rats, because that's what you truly are, the scum of the earth, think that law-abiding citizens are supposed to abide by the laws of you scum, the people that will steal from the people that trust and believe and love in you. Those people believed in Cesar. They loved Cesar. They felt like they had a friend in Cesar, and he violated each and every one of their trust. Most people have no backbone and don't understand the disgusting feeling of being violated by somebody who they believed and trusted in. Somebody said, bro got 259 people, and you're one of them. So that should tell you, these niggas be in here counting numbers where you couldn't get one person. You couldn't get your mom to join the live and watch you. I get millions of views every single month. You want to try to talk about views and the amount of people in here? It's fucking 12 o'clock in the morning. You're up watching me. Think about that. You guys are retards, man. But back to it, man. The idea that Cesar was sitting here for over 6 years, running a true Ponzi scheme, acting as if he was a legitimate real estate investor. This is what most people don't understand. So I understood from the context of what I received from not only the authorities, but in addition to that, I had also had these victims who had been sending me all of their receipts and paperwork who were going through the process, right? So I go and let's see, where is, I'm looking for the lawsuit. Oh, it's on preview. All right, so let's get and run through the lawsuit. And I just want you, like, first off, if you go look up this attorney, she probably, by the end of the year, she's going to have herself in some trouble just for the bogus filing of this lawsuit. But let's get into this lawsuit. So it's Cesar Pina and Jennifer Pina versus Anthony Robinson, Tony the Closer, LLC, I Close Deals, LLC, Rona Proof, LLC, Real Estate Rico, LLC, and Nicole Linnell, LLC. Man, these niggas put my girlfriend in the lawsuit. My girlfriend never said a single word about them publicly or anything, never mentioned them, never anything, but just to be a petty bitch, what did they do? They tried to add my girl into the bullshit. Just petty people doing petty shit. Right? But I love that they added her into the lawsuit. So the fact that, they harassed her, doxed her, put her through emotional stress and trauma, we're going to have a field day with the countersuit. See, they really fucked themselves. They really, really fucked themselves. We will have a field day with the countersuit. So let's just get down to the claims. Basically, he's saying that this was slander, and defamation. He puts up, like, beginning on May 25th, I began posting about what I deemed a scam run by the Pinas and Rashawn Casey. I created a top 10 scammer list in which they were number 1, how to catch a scammer. Said this image falsely accuses the plaintiffs of being scammers and is defamatory as it claims the plaintiffs are not legitimate and that they steal money from investors. Okay, so they're claiming my top 10 scammer list. I just want you guys, so you guys get to see the work right now.
You see the work.
You get to see what they put in here, and you guys get to be the jury tonight. All right, I want y'all to, if y'all in the chat tonight and y'all awake and y'all gonna rock with me, I want y'all to know if y'all gonna be the jury tonight. I'm gonna let y'all read through the shit. We gonna look at the shit that they post, and you gonna see if you believe that if they have a legitimate claim or not, based off all the information. All right, so press a 1 in the chat if you ready to get down with me. We gonna lock in, and we gonna show you all the information, and then we're gonna make a decision if you think they have a legitimate claim or not. Yeah. We got it all going tonight.
You see the work.
All right, I see the ones popping in. All right, cool. I ordered me some Roscoe's tonight. I ordered me a sweet potato pie. I'm gonna take me a quick bite, see if it's good. I'm about to get my Tony Lee on in the let me see. I need me some good ass sweet potato pie next couple weeks. That was just All right, so let's get back to this list. Number 13, they basically say that, hey, I created a list that was a top 10 scammer list and that they were listed as number 1. It said this image falsely accuses the plaintiffs of being scammers and is defamatory as it claims the plaintiffs are not legitimate and that they steal money from investors. All right, so first and foremost, you hear what I want you guys to understand. Cesar, he went to jail for credit card fraud. He was already a felon for credit card fraud. So for him to say the plaintiffs are not legitimate, well, Your Honor, this nigga he is a convicted felon for stealing and scamming. Let me know in the chat. The niggas is convicted felon for scamming. Is that a slanderous or false allegation, or what are we talking about here? All right, so let's go to the next line item. We talking about let's see. On August 11th, defendant stated because he used his platform to talk about pushing education to people and people who are out here right now suffering because his business partners stole millions of dollars, and we're not talking about 1 or 2 million. There's only 50 victims already to have come forward for over 25 million. So, once again, they say, hey, Tony the Closer said there's over 50 people that are ready to come forward, and the numbers are over 25 million. Now, I'm just going to go over to the federal complaint real quick. In the federal complaint, excuse me, I'm going to go to and you go right here. Where did it show the dollar amount? on one of these, it shows that they got about $17 million off four properties. Is it on here? Let's see. I'm gonna show you real quick. I just want to make sure we just address. Not waffle. All right, listen to this shit right here. I just want you to look at how sick this motherfucker was. This is just one of the complaints on the on the deal. So in March of 2017, he buys a property on Franklin Avenue for $260,400. Using that same model that he was using before, Pina solicited and received over $4 million from victims in a purported investment capital for Property 4. Victim 2, for example, invested approximately $250,000 in Property 4 based on Pina's false promises and material omissions. Victim 2 sent approximately $500,000 via wire that traveled to Interstate Commerce to an account in the same from start to flipping. Victim 2 has been repaid only a small portion of his or her investment. This dude got multiple people. Like, this is just one property. He paid $260 for it and got $4 million on it. He's got another property where he's got like $140,000. He gets like $12 million off. Like, this dude, I mean, like $5 million off it. This dude was just like running it up just on everybody. Like, it's insane. What's the first one? Like, so look at the Manchester property. He purchased Manchester in April. Hold on. He purchased. Damn. What's up with my mouse? He purchased it April 2019 for $140,000. This dude from July of 19 to April 2023 got approximately $5 million from victims as capital investments on this deal. He paid $140,000. Do you see how disgusting this is? Like, imagine putting your hard-earned money and believing into these cowards, and they are literally just piling up cash from unsuspecting people. They're just piling up cash from unsuspecting people. You just got to think about how sick these people are. I mean, dude, they were sitting there $5 million for a property that they had paid $140,000 for. Give me a break. Give me a break, man. $5 million for a property that he paid $140,000. Like, and I just want you guys to see a couple of things. Like, he's in a lawsuit upset that I'm saying factual shit. He's upset about the truth. He's not saying, like, his claims are things that I'm saying that are factual. Go through and read these things. He goes, the defendant falsely asserts that the plaintiffs were involved in a slip and fall lawsuit appearing below and claims that the plaintiffs were awarded $425,000. If you go to this actual slide right here, it's actually, the lawsuit is attached to it. The lawsuit's attached, and it clearly shows that the lawyer was still looking for his money. Yeah, it said, who begs the question, who was really shooting at Envy on the highway? I've heard a couple people talk about Envy getting shot at on the highway, but I didn't know if that was real or not. What the hell was going on with that?
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
Yeah, they getting hit with the real estate Rico. On September 24th, the defender assert that plaintiff Cesar Pina has finessed investors below. I said, I'm telling you, I ain't seen this many men in Beijing and beards get finessed by two people in history. How can that be a lie? This image improperly advances the narrative that the plaintiff Cesar Pina is a greedy scammer who takes advantage of innocent individuals. Ma'am, your client was getting people to give him millions of dollars for properties that he had paid a fraction of the cost for renovations that were never being done. Salute to I Love 21 Media with the super chat. Tony, you're a truth-telling clout chaser. Forget all the factual evidence. Salute to your work, champ. I'd be a clout chaser. I tell you, I'm a good clout chaser, man. But this is good clout, man. I want the positive shit. You can be a good clout chaser. I'll take it. I'm never gonna stop talking about it, and you never gonna stop tuning in. See, that's the beauty of it. You keep asking me about me continuing to talk about it, and you continue to tune in. I clearly state the title. You can clearly read what I'm covering before you tune in, and guess what you still do? You tune in. Man, this thing is crazy. So I'm just when I look at the things that they're saying, this image improperly advances the narrative that the plaintiff Cesar Pina is a greedy scammer who takes advantage of innocent individuals. Do you guys believe, based off what the feds have in their complaint about him getting dozens of investors to give him cash, that this would be an accurate statement that he's a greedy scammer? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe, or put greedy in the comments if you believe Caesar's a greedy scammer. Put greedy in the comments for me. Just put greedy in the comments for me if you think Pancakes was greedy.
Tony the closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing.
They stealing, Rose.
Y'all is DJ NV. Flipping in Jay.
Flipping in Jake. Oh man, they were so greedy. Check this one out right here, guys. Look at this shit that they placed in the lawsuit. I mean, I just want you to understand the shit that they placed in the lawsuit, and they're alleging that this shit that is factual things is like this is my problem with like Shade Room. Shade Room, if you're gonna post that lawsuit, you should have took your ass in there and read this goddamn lawsuit before you start talking about it. You shouldn't even post this motherfucking lawsuit. Nobody should give a fuck about this lawsuit. Look at line 28. On August 18, 2023, defendant posted on Instagram, DJ Envy, can you explain if Cesar Pina ever wrote you a $527,000 bad check? Or does he only do that to investors? And then they post my check, my screenshot of the check, of a bounced check that they wrote to an investor. I just want you to understand this. This is the bounced check that was wrote to the investor. Then it goes, on September 30th, I said, bro, we got Caesar bank records from Flip to Dow, and boy has a -$6 left. Some of the transactions were Popeye's Chicken, DoorDash, Gucci, and more. Hashtag Real Estate Rico.
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
This post is an invasion of privacy and improperly asserts that Cesar Pina is scamming investors and using their money for personal use. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Tony the closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing.
Defendant hosted a live meeting on around October 4th with the title Cesar Pina DJ Envy Real Estate Fraud Scheme Victims, appearing below. On his live, multiple victims came up and they spoke about their them being scammed. On October 9th, the defendant posted on Instagram, husband and wife power couple scams over $80 million in counting. Lives ruined all over while they block and avoid investors, appearing below. See, they're posting all these things that I posted with receipts. It said, this post improperly depicts the plaintiff Cesar Pina as cold-hearted individual who steals money from investors. Do you guys see this shit? Do you, guys, do you see this shit?
You see that work.
Look at this now. On an undeterminable date, defendant posted on Instagram story reel picture of cash in the caption, DJ Ponzi and flipping pancakes. I just want y'all to know that these people want their damn money back. Money laundering DJ Envy, appearing below. I want to get to the part where something is a lie. Slander and defamation, right? When we start talking about this shit, it has to be stuff that's incorrect. I'm posting receipts that come directly from the victims. I am posting the actual receipts that come from the victim. Like, that's Caesar's desk. That's cash on Caesar's desk that came from the victim. Look at all that fucking money. That's a lot of fucking money. Damn. That's a lot of fucking money, bro. They was bringing this man bricks of cash. Look at this shit. Caesar was like, and you mean to tell me that Envy was in the same office right across the way and this nigga wasn't getting a cut? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look at the money, man. Look at the money.
You see that work.
Come on, man. Look at the money. You see the work. Check this one out right here. This image improperly asserts the plaintiffs have been laundering money with the help of DJ Envy. Oh my goodness. Man, I can't wait for this shit. I don't even know if I want to read much more of this shit, man, because like it's really pointless. I mean, the everything about this, right? Like, check out this accusation. It said defendant accuses the plaintiff Cesar Pina of using his daughter Taylor Pina to hide assets from investors and call Cesar America's dumbest criminal. And then they posted the picture, right? And then they even posted proof of the receipt of me showing his daughter's name being transferred on the LLCs. Like, once again, This post improperly asserts that plaintiffs are using their daughter to hide assets from investors, calling them criminals. Like, they literally transferred their properties from big business to Taylor's name. Like, I mean, every complaint is unbelievable. Like, this is me with 3 of the people that were scammed. This post improperly pushes a narrative that Cesar Pina is a scammer who takes advantage of Black and Hispanic community. Like, I just want you guys to understand how goofy the lawsuit is. It is truly a goofy waste of time. I mean, line item after line item of just complete bullshit. They wrote up this lawsuit. I guarantee you he probably paid less than $2,000. He paid $500 to $2,000. He ain't spend no real money on this. All he wanted to do was have somebody draw some shit up so he can post it to the blogs. Like, this was all he did. But, like, everything I posted, like, is factual. I've always been clear on that. Like, I'll post this thing in the community in the community tab and let you guys go through and read it. I'll put a link to it so you guys can go in and check it out. I'm definitely going to hit him with a countersuit. He not only attacked me and defamed and slandered my business and impacted my business, but he also he attacked, defamed, and slandered Nicole as well, and doxed Nicole. So he will be facing a very, very serious counter lawsuit. There will also be criminal charges that will be filed against Cesar for his actions against Nicole. So this isn't just this isn't going to blow over well for Cesar. We will enforce heavy protection for Nicole, and I take that very seriously. So he opened himself up to want to try to bite, and now he's going to get bit on. So no pause. We're gonna make sure that we make every legal advance that we can make. We will be on the offensive attack from this point moving forward, and I'm going to make sure that he understands the gravity of what he's done. He's done enough damage to my girlfriend. Like, first off, he's already damaged enough people's lives with his cowardly scamming and manipulation and things of that nature. But then to try to attack not only me, but then to take it to my girlfriend and things of that nature, we're just gonna apply the deserved pressure that he rightfully earned. But yeah, man, I'm really this situation is crazy because it's truly a waste of time. It's a joke to the courts. This lady that drafted this actual complaint is crazy as hell. Yeah, he was definitely requiring investors give him cash. He was telling them he's going to give them like 30% in 5 to 6 months. And he was taking dope money. He was taking drug money. I don't know if I can counter with 105. That would be interesting. I don't know. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I would have to get some counsel on that for sure. Right now too, like I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Let you guys join into the chat. You guys can come up here, man. Let's talk a little bit. Let's that looks always. You can't scam with a fucking wholesale course, King Besson. You're not intelligent at all. Not intelligent at all. Some of you don't even know what a scam is. You're so slow. It's disgusting and despicable. I don't scam, boy. But here's what I'll do. I'll send you a link to join me in the live. And if you like to address what you would like to call a scam, I'm not like these other guys that run from smoke. I actually invite it. Okay? So feel free if you want to come up here and address and never make an accusation against me, bring your receipts, be a man, cut your camera on, and, we can talk about it. I think it's always fair. Right now I'm dropping a link in the chat. Anybody can join in, not just people that want to smoke. Anybody who wants to join in right now. We are covering and talking about envy. Cesar, you guys give me feedback. You can give me some of your insight on what you think about the $10 million lawsuit. I know you guys might have some strong opinions about that. Also, I want you to tell me, come up here and tell me if you think, if you were a judge and you were looking at this case, would you find me responsible for slander and defamation? You guys seen the work. Where y'all at? Let me send you guys some of these live requests. I ain't here quiet tonight. Where I am so Rhonda. I know you still in here. Where you at? I'm so Rhonda. I know some of my people up in here that's been chatting your ass off. Get in here and let's see what y'all got to say. So, for instance, in a wholesale deal, the 30 days up and you didn't find a buyer. No, you can do a couple of things. You can get an extension on your contract. You can, depending on if you actually have a good deal, you can renegotiate. You can drop that price if necessary. So it depends on what you have going on, how that actually will play out for you. But you 100% can still have more time after that 30-day window. I'm trying to see, hey, who coming in here so we can talk about this case? All these people in here, I'm waiting on somebody. We can get this thing going. Yeah, Sean, exactly. $10 million for telling the truth. That's what happens when you cook them up, though. When you put them in that pressure cooker, man, it do something to them. Why do it look like that? There we go. Yo, what up? You can take yourself off mute. I already see you got your camera off, so I'm already looking at you with a side eye. Yeah, you can go live with the iPhone. All you gotta do is join in through the link. You said Clarence said he would remand Cesar to Lifetime Fitness for 60 months. Hell no. You make him get in shape. Yeah, so any of you guys can join in from the link I just dropped in the chat. You look like big business, brother.
What's going on? How you doing, my brother?
What's up, man? Why you look like big business right now, man?
Oh man, oh
Hey, he look
man.
like big business cousin or something, man. Like y'all look like goddamn twins.
Nah, man. Yo, he was out there sweating like a pig, but we know why he was running though. But besides that, um, it's amazing how that counter-sue is just like a distraction. Like
Of course,
it's a
yeah.
distraction, really. And I think, is he trying to take your money to pay them? What he owed him?
First off, I think everybody has to have clear understanding. When you say try to take my money, he would never win a lawsuit against me. Like
We know that.
to even be like, it's impossible. Everything that I have always said, like, you know how hard it is to win a defamation lawsuit in the beginning, in the first place? Then you would have to prove that the losses that you sustained came directly from the statements that I made. But yet this guy has multiple investors that are all suing him. He has 44 lawsuits plus in New Jersey alone. Like, there's no chance in hell that this guy could ever defeat me on a defamation lawsuit. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's just amazing that he even did that. I even tried to do that. The other thing is like, when you got facts and people coming with their theories, how people can get upset with you as opposed to ones who've been wronged. It's just amazing how that works.
you ever watch the movie like Scarface? You watch New Jack City. You watch any movie, people cheer for the good guy and the bad guy.
Yeah,
There were some people hoping that NinoBrown got away, and there was some people that was hoping that he got arrested. It was some people that was cheering on the Ice-T, and there was some niggas that was cheering on NinoBrown.
yeah,
That's the reality of life. You got good guys and bad guys. You got some people that love the Joker, some people love Batman.
true, true, true. But I mean, if it wasn't for you, it would have been, it would have been like everything would have been hush. It wouldn't be, the victims wouldn't have a voice. And we always talk about our community, but then what happens when we have somebody who's going against the system in a sense of standing up against the bully or against those taking advantage of our communities. And it's sad when they do that.
I mean, that's the reality with like most people do. Like, I think your hand is at the bottom of your phone. Move it to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to hold it from the side. Your mic at the bottom. So I think what most people or overlook is the fact that just like when we deal with preachers or anybody else, they use their influence that on people that they have, that people trust in them and believe in them, and they use that for their own personal benefit, right? And it'll be at the detriment of whoever when they want to be able to have the lifestyle that they're desiring to live. And now we're just seeing it come to a bubble because all the money was running hot for a couple of years. Now we everything that got tight, man, it's tight for every fucking body. Everybody shit, it ain't sweet like it was goddamn 2 years ago. Boy, that money was rolling.
Right.
Money was sweet a couple years ago. Now people like shit. So with the adjustment that came, they weren't expecting so many people to be looking for their money all at once. And then me bringing the scam to the light intensified it by 1,000,000%. Like they may have probably already had people that were looking for their bread, and you got the people that didn't know shit was going on, was kind of giving them time. Then all of them people start pressing them all at the same time, like, hey, nah, we see some shit that ain't making me feel good. And that's what essentially took it to, where it's at now. So, bro, like
Right.
my belief is that they've never had good intent. I mean, it's the Fed said this operation started 6 years ago, so 2017. So I think from the beginning they was always thinking about just running a fucking Ponzi, and they were just continuing to use their influence of being a big name to be able to pay people off or certain people off, and then they were getting other people to leave their money in and reinvest what they thought were reinvesting. So they were continuing to keep that money and not having to pour it back out. Because many people I talked to, they were like, okay, cool. Here's the dollar amount that I'm supposed to get. They gave me $20K, but they kept $100K, right? So you got a fraction of your money, but then he's telling you that you're rolling the rest of that money into the next project. So you thinking that you're compounding and making more money, but the reality is that he was never intending on giving that money back. So he was just stalling people to the next 5-6 months, and then hoping that he could get a new investor to come in by that time to kind of pay off some of the smaller debts, and he just kept that cycle going. And when the shit came to me is when it got put in the chokehold, because now it got amplified that, hey, this is a Ponzi. Don't fuck with him. Like, hey, y'all, run. Don't touch him. And then everybody looking for their money at once. Man, that heat come on you, bro. You got street niggas, you got real niggas, you got motherfucking everybody out here like, hey, nigga, okay. So that's why he talking about, I'm getting death threats and I got this going on. Like, yeah, you was taking some money from some bad motherfuckers.
Right.
You taking some money from some niggas that's gonna step for their shit. Like you wasn't playing with no, hey bro, you wasn't playing with no goddamn squares. You wasn't doing. See, and this is the problem. Like, people was they want to play victim after the fact, but you already knew who you was getting in bed with, fam. You play with street niggas and they done risk their life for their money. You think they taking the L, nigga?
Especially if they try to flip that money, do the right thing.
Yeah, like they like, yo, I'm legitimizing myself by getting into real estate. So why am I sitting here now having to deal with some bullshit, nigga? You got my money wasn't legit, fam. What you mean? Like, hold on, you telling me, nigga? I was doing some. I'm thinking I'm getting my shit cleaned and doing legit business, nigga, and you over here fucking Ponzi scheming my money, bro. Niggas was like, come on, dog, you got me now, but now you got to think about it. This nigga now getting all the dope boys investigated. Because you got to think about it. Now the Fed's investigating Cesar, right? So now they're gonna be doing what? They're gonna be going through Cesar's phone, all his contacts. Who was giving him money? Who were the pieces? Man, this shit could get ugly, dog.
It's gonna get uglier for sure.
Like you talking motherfucking every type of dude in his contacts, and you owing niggas money, you texting people, I'm gonna pay you, and they got your whole contact list. Come on, bro. Like, them niggas, this shit, like, niggas don't even, like, this shit is spicier than what niggas understand.
I can imagine. Definitely can imagine.
Cause you touching, like, bro, he was doing bullshit, and niggas wasn't even knowing that they was involved in that type of shit. So you got niggas that was like, yo, I'm thinking I'm on the up and up. So I'm doing business with a nigga. They thinking he official, and then like they're like, oh shit. Like,
right. Well, just to let you know, I appreciate you. I ordered the book. It finally came, so I'm looking forward to reading that. And I'm looking forward to joining the class as well. So keep up the good work, bro.
Respect, fam. Thank you, man.
All right.
Hey, let me know.
I'm gonna let you know, bro.
Peace.
Peace.
My sound is all right. It's not distorted. Let's see. I was looking for yeah, I know my sound is good. People just be in here fucking with people. Thank you to all. Hey man, some of y'all really been showing me love, and I really appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, I ain't never, you know what, y'all? I ain't never opened up this folder and went through and showed y'all this folder. Like, let me show you some of the shit that I be having to deal with. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's only videos, man. me show y'all this video. This was a good video by Spencer.
On October 15, 2018, The Breakfast Club introduced Cesar Pina, a relatively unknown real estate investor in New Jersey, onto the show as a featured guest. Recent lawsuits have been filed against Cesar and DJ Envy, alleging a Ponzi-like investment scheme that has taken millions from investors. It all started with this interview.
We got a special guest in the building. You might know him on Instagram as Flippin' NJ, my friend Cesar Pina.
5 years later, numerous customers alleged they were defrauded by Cesar. Over the past 5 years, DJ Envy has promoted Cesar as a real estate expert and trustworthy source for learning the game.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy.
Flippin' NJ.
DJ Envy and Cesar's partnership seemed innocent until Tony the Closer began receiving messages about investors giving the two money and not receiving any money back. Then, the investigation began. July 21, 2018. DJ Envy posted to his Instagram about a house he purchased in Detroit. A couple of weeks ago, @NitTheGrit introduced me to a guy named Cesar, aka Flipping NJ, that invests in New Jersey real estate.
A friend of mine's, his name is NitTheGrit. He owns the label where Fetty Wap is signed to, and he did the introduction between me and Envy.
Cesar Pina's Instagram looked like this at the time. The message that Envy shared was he looks like us, listens to the same music, dresses like us, and is from the same place as us. He just had the vision of real estate before any one of us did. He owns over 500 units in New Jersey.
You have a criminal record, but your criminal record actually got you into this business.
This seems to be a prerequisite for being a subject of my videos as of late.
I'm more street educated than anything else. When all my friends went to college and stuff like that, chose the streets, everybody's telling me, oh, you gotta change your life, can't do this, you're gonna end up in jail. So I ended up in jail.
I'm starting to wonder if he and Jay Morrison were roommates in prison, sharing their ideas on how to implement their street knowledge in the real estate game.
I was never thinking about public speaking or anything like that. And I met Envy, he inspired me, and he said I had a great story and I can inspire other people.
DJ Envy introduced Cesar to his millions of followers, which is why he's found himself in the middle of the controversy for what we're going to unveil shortly.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. We picked this up off of auction.com. We outbid somebody.
Just a few months after this Instagram post that used the word "we" a lot, Cesar was introduced to Anthony Barone and Anthony Martini. Martini signed DJ Envy to his record label in 2016. A few years later, when DJ Envy began promoting Cesar, Martini became interested. He trusted Envy from their friendship and because Cesar sounded legit. Envy told Martini that he was a partner on many deals with Cesar that had gone well and mentioned that there was a new investment opportunity opening up to partner with them. 385-391 Totowa Avenue in Paterson, New Jersey is where an old school building rots away. Envy told Martini that this location would become a new apartment complex project spearheaded by Cesar and Jennifer Pina. Martini felt confident enough in his friend DJ Envy and this alleged real estate mogul that he invested $1 million into their project.
Started with no money, and here I am, $50 million later in real estate.
How much?
$50 million.
Investors felt confident giving him money because they believed he was a real.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Man, Cesar, you know damn well you ain't had no 50 million in no real estate. That boy just sit here and lie. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hello?
What's up?
Sorry, hold on one second. I can't, it's not coming through my Bluetooth. It's actually, and my phone is really low. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's not coming through my Bluetooth. Let me see if I can figure this out. One sec.
Well, I'm gonna mute you for a second, and I'm gonna go back and play the rest.
Mogul. Cesar and Jennifer Pina told Martini that they funded the project with $2.5 million of their own money and a $3.5 million construction loan. Martini's money would help with overruns and operating expenses until the liquidation date. Around the same time, Envy and Cesar met with a man named Anthony Barone who brought his friends Eaton Sugarman, DJ Clue, and Gary V as they all indicated interest in the prospective real estate investment opportunities. Over the next 4 hours, Cesar and Envy drove around Paterson, New Jersey, showing off the successful real estate investments they had. One of the properties properties shown to the group was 385-391 Totowa Avenue that was being pitched as a chance to turn this rundown school into a financially lucrative apartment complex called Taylor Court Apartments. Barone decided to invest $500,000 for a 12.5% interest stake after believing the apartment project would be a good investment. Cesar said construction would be completed a year later in early 2021. What helped Barone solidify his decision was seeing documents for the project also signed by his friend Anthony Martini to proceed with wiring his $500,000 to Cesar. A little red flag is that it's now alleged that Cesar forged Martini's signature.
We had the Jacob Javits Center setting everything up. Last time we had 4,000 in here. So, if you want to learn about real estate,
federal canine officers are going to utilize Scent when they go hunting for Cesar. The best way to upgrade your Scent is with a subscription on what Scent is. Checkout. Back to Cesar or an LLC he owns. A couple months later, in January 2021, a company titled BTC Investments LLC entered into a joint venture agreement with Cesar Pina. The property address was 27 Boyden Parkway South in Maplewood, New Jersey, where BTC would provide $150,000 to Cesar to help facilitate the purchase and rehab of the property. Cesar would return 35% profit within 3 months. In February 2021, Cesar went into a joint venture agreement with Paul Peralta for the property located at 89 Franklin Ave in Hawthorne, New Jersey. Peralta would send Cesar $100,000 and receive 30% profit within 5 months. In March 2021, Mr. Roman contacted Cesar asking for an update because the 5-month period had passed for the property to complete renovations and sell. Cesar said the property hadn't been sold and that Mr. Roman would be better rolling his money into another property investment. Cesar wired him $30,000 from his supposed profits and told him to roll over the initial $100,000 into a second property. This new investment property was 109 Lion Street in Paterson, New Jersey. At least this property was purchased by Cesar through his LLC called From Start to Flipping LLC in November 2020 for $210,000. Cesar told Trevor Roman that all he needed was an additional $50,000 and he'd receive all of his money back within 5 months with a little premium added on top. That same month, Paul Peralta entered into a second joint venture agreement with Cesar for the property at 566-568 East 39th Street in Paterson, New Jersey. He would send $200,000 to Cesar and profit $70,000. What I found odd about this arrangement is that 566 East 39th Street in Paterson is for an auto body shop. The apartment next door is address 568-570 East 39th Street. The address listed in the lawsuit was different than what the actual address appears to be. This happened multiple times and I can't figure out why that happened. Cesar bought this property in November 2020 and sold it in February 2022 for a $226,000 difference. May 2021, BTC Investments has patiently waited for their property to sell and recoup their investment. Cesar says, not yet. Wait a little longer. June 2021, Cesar and Paul Peralta enter their third joint venture agreement for the property located at 267 6th Avenue in Paterson, New Jersey. Paul will provide $150,000 towards the purchase and rehab and receive $45,000 profit. Cesar bought this property 4 years prior in February 2017 for $245,000 and obtained a $385,000 commercial mortgage on the property in February 2018. If he had a loan that covered purchase and rehab, why was he taking $150,000 additional dollars from Paul Peralta?
So I just want you guys to pay attention to this. Not only is Cesar taking funds from investors, he's also getting mortgage loans as well. So he is double, triple, and quadruple and dipping. He dipping. Hey Shay, what's up? You got your phone together? What's up? You can hear me?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I can hear you better.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Okay, I just want to say, I'm, kind of proud of, the role that you've taken in this. I know you didn't have no dog in the fight, originally, and you're basically, was just trying to help, just help the community, so I commend you for that.
Thank you.
But I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now they said that this Cesar been doing this since 2017?
Mm-hmm.
Now, why do you think it just really came about now that folks are complaining?
Well, there were people that complained in the past. Just what happened is that you had multiple things happen all at once. You had a lot of scammers being exposed. That was the first thing, right? You had the market recorrect itself, so now the money wasn't pouring in as aggressively as it was in the past. Also, they may have had something happen in their organization that impacted the way that they were making money, because you got to think about it, the way that they were promising returns. The returns that they were promising are astronomical numbers. So them numbers would have had that type of money in returns when the real estate wasn't actually being fixed, flipped, and sold, would have had to come from somewhere else. I would say drugs or something like that, or somebody else's money. Those are the only ways that you could pay out those type of returns that they were promising, and that happened. The next thing is that you got to understand is that this thing came and blew up in their face because they had somebody who got in connection with me, who I had, I knew he was a very, credible person that would have been saying what he was saying. So Jose, the credit dude, comes to me and he tells me that he was a victim of Cesar, and it started a chain reaction of other people who also spoke out. So it's definitely one of those things where it was the right people having access, and then you talk about timing. So once that one person came out, now other people were also sitting back and realizing, like, man, I've been getting played this entire time. I felt like I was getting played, but now I for sure know that I am indeed getting played, because there were many people that had been sending text messages and getting a runaround and everything else, but they could not confirm that they were indeed getting scammed. But once they heard and saw other people who were saying exactly the same thing, then they were like, wait a effing minute, like, this is fucked up.
Now, when there was a time when Caesar and DJ Envy, they were doing this, and Envy had said that Caesar owned a whole bunch of properties. Yeah, thank you. Like he owned hundreds of properties. Was that ever true?
To my research, I'm not seeing the claims that they were making. I'm not finding it. I've done my research and I haven't seen anything close to the numbers that they've claimed that they owned and endorsed.
So the flipping that they were doing from 2017 to now, before it really, became headline and all of that, they were flipping, but they weren't selling properties, right?
To be honest, I don't know how many properties were flipped. I don't know if it was 5, 10, 20. I don't know. I do know that they've been running a full Ponzi since 2017.
That's kind of weird. Because it would definitely be a paper trail. This is easy. This is easy to kind of document. You know what I mean? Because if he was selling properties from 2017, to now, whether it's investors or whatever the case may be, that's easily proven.
Yeah, well, I have access to his bank records, and I can easily prove what he was doing, and there wasn't no damn real estate deals.
Wow. So then these properties where Envy was saying that I know he went in on this school deal or whatever that is, and the school they never started building or any of that, right?
They never started any work yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. What's a trip to me is that Envy is really trying to wash his hands of this shit. He go on this show every day.
Let me ask you a question, Shay. Let's be honest, Shay. What the fuck would you do? Wouldn't you try to wash your fucking hands too? Shit, I'd be trying to wash my fucking hands too. Hell no, I don't know that nigga. Shit, I don't know. Shay, if me and you was in business together and I found out you was doing this, I'd be like, I don't know no goddamn Shay. Shit, Shay did that shit on her own. Fuck that.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. He don't seem like he have any remorse.
Shay,
and it was
Shay, I'm gonna act like I don't know shit.
That's fucked up.
If you got to think about this man's position. He knows if he gets implicated in this shit, he's going to fucking jail, and it's not no 5-year type shit. This could be 20+ years.
no, not know that he is implicated. He is. I mean, why would he have
They
to
have
start
not
this
made an
mother's
arrest
life?
yet. They have not made an arrest, so he's still like by the grace of God right now, or the feds or whatever have not arrested him. So he he's at this point he still has not been arrested, so he's avoided any actual true legal consequence at this point. So you got to think
Right.
about it. If I mean, just being honest, if I got into business with somebody and we had an understanding that if shit goes bad, then you got to be the fall guy or whatever. They're doing what I would think you're supposed to do if you listen to him. And I'm gonna actually play this real quick because I think you guys got to understand. Like, Envy's he's always been calculated when it comes to stealing, right? I played you guys like I
This
played.
Sunday's bet.
Yeah, when he put on the Sunday
I
outfit.
just want to say this on closing. I've never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that. What?
You know what rhymes with what?
What?
Butt. And from what I was told, you used to steal a lot of butt back in the day.
See, I can't. I'm trying to be serious here, and you playing around.
A few moments later.
This was the lick. We used to call it a lick. This was the lick. And what I used to do is I used to dress up in a suit every Sunday morning.
Every Sunday morning.
Every Sunday morning. I'm just going to say allegedly because I don't know if I can get in trouble for this, but I think I can't.
How could you get in trouble for it?
All right, because I was convicted, right?
You already got in trouble for it.
Right. So I would dress up. Every Sunday.
It's like your audio memoir.
Right? I already got in trouble for it.
Exactly.
I would dress up every Sunday in a suit. And the reason I would dress up in a suit is because Sunday I would act like I went to church. So if you go into a department store or Sam's Club, if I'm wearing a suit, I wouldn't look strange. I wouldn't look out of ordinary. People wouldn't necessarily look at me as a thief. They would more look like, oh, he's just coming from church. So I would.
that was the mindset.
It worked. It worked. So I was a security guard at the front door.
Right.
So they were like, what we do is we just go in there with a shopping cart, fill it up. We have a fake receipt, walk right to the door, and drive out and walk right out.
Because the security guard is informed.
Receipt,
he's
right?
He's the one that checks the receipt, and he'll let you bypass and go out.
Right. And everyone, you would have to give him something, whether it was a DVD player at the time. That's what DVD players were big, or whatever it may be. So I just remember the guy got caught because Sam's Club let's say Sam's Club lost $300,000 in that quarter. And they couldn't figure out how they lost the $300,000. Now, I knew Sam's Club didn't have cameras because I scouted the place out.
You see the work.
You see the work. Do you hear that? Do you hear this, man? Do y'all hear this, man? I mean, do you hear this man tell you he put on his Sunday's best? He masterminded and scouted the place out to make sure that there were no cameras there. Like, I mean, this dude is letting you know he's going to take all the necessary precautions to avoid being caught when he goes and does something sneaky.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's going to tell you, like, hey, man, I'm going to be sneaky as a motherfucker, man. I'm going to get out here on Sundays when ain't nobody expecting it. I'm going to come out that bitch. I'm going to have on that sharp church suit. He put on his church uniform. He looking clean than the motherfucker to go steal. He probably had a little Bible in his hand when he walked through the door and everything. He said, like, thank you, Jesus. I'm telling you, hey, one thing niggas know is you can use the Lord to scam. They do it all the time.
You know what I was thinking?
Tony the closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. They stealing.
No, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, okay, since this, kind of popped up a couple months ago, I would have thought that, okay, maybe they started running into financial issues. You know how they kind of raised the interest rates and, things kind of changed because it was right around that time where, this started coming out. But if they haven't really been dealing in selling properties and things like that, that wouldn't have no bearing. You know what I mean?
You wasn't here earlier, were you? Let me show you this one right here. Let me show you this one right here.
Today is August 3rd, 2022. I'm making this video after a video that was...
And I'm just, this little meme face right here is just to cover her face for security purposes, everybody.
Released yesterday by Cesar Pina, DJ Envy on Earn Your Leisure. I can't stand the bullshit. I can't stand people that go out there, pretend like they're here for the people, pretend like they're here to help people make money. And it's lies. Like, these gurus just kill me. So he was talking about a property that he purchased for his daughter yesterday. Sorry, I got cut off. He said that he purchased a property last year for his daughter's 16th birthday. Instead of throwing her a party, he purchased this 13-unit building in Chicago for $150,000. He says he put $300,000 into it, and it's cash flowing, whatever. It's valued at $1.3 million, and she's involved in the business. She's learning this, she's learning that. Not one of the properties that he has purchased from us in Chicago has been rehabbed. And this one that he just talked about, here's proof. Not even demoed. Hasn't changed since the day he purchased it. It's bullshit.
Things that me and my wife did for my daughter's 16th birthday last year, instead of throwing her a party, we bought her a 12-unit building in Chicago. And now she's already in the business. She's already learning. I got the building for $150,000. I put $300 into it. It's already worth $1.4 million. Now all of her bills. Now she's learning how to, manage her money.
Tony the closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing.
He said that he put $300,000 into this property. Is worth $1.4 million. Look at that property, y'all. Look at that property. Look at that property. We know we about. Hey, look, we gonna have to hit that gavel on their ass. They going, yeah. Do you see it?
Wow. What I would say for you, I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna come out way on top, from all of this. I would even sue the damn attorney. You know what I mean? For this frivolous shit, I would sue everybody that I can.
Yeah,
For real.
we gonna fight with everything in
Yeah,
our
I
power.
will go hard in the
Again,
paint.
we're gonna definitely make this very uncomfortable for people.
Yes.
I think that's the main idea, is to say, hey, you wanna play this game, but I'm gonna make you pay for it. And that's all. I'm okay with the PR stunt that he tried, because now it opens himself up for all kind of discovery. I just, one thing I've said this entire time is that these guys aren't very intelligent, and they're dealing with somebody who's super intelligent. I know people see me smoking blunts and shit like that, but you better understand I'm a very smart man. I'm a very, very, very smart man. I haven't got to this level of success, and I haven't got to where I'm at because I'm just some old dumb nigga that smoke blunts and just act like, do not get it fucked up. Every one of the people that have ever come in encounter with me, Jay Morrison or whoever, they've always underestimated my intelligence. And the mistakes that they're making are going to be devastating. And I'm just going to be honest. The connections that I have with the media and having the authorities also in communications regularly, I mean, you're talking about, I'm a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. With Caesar being the plaintiff, there's a lot of things he can't hide behind. He's gonna have to show his whole hand. He done fucked up. I mean, for real, for real.
He has to give me all that discovery.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he have to. He cannot hide behind anything.
He will now have to show me all of his transactions with him and DJ Envy. He will have to look at all his tax.
Every single thing.
And I'm going to make sure, because I know that he has already been in the court playing this smoke and mirrors game, that we let the judge know that he's in multiple lawsuits for fraud, and that he has avoided service. He's avoided complying to the court orders, and that we want to make sure that we make demands that they have hardcore deadlines. We're gonna make sure that those deadlines are heavily enforced, because he thinks that he'll be able to draw this out and make it long, but we're gonna make sure we apply heavy pressure.
Very good. Well, again, I commend you, for, taking this stand, and being the voice, for the people. You know what I mean? It's important. You know what I mean? I know, I've been seeing a lot of folks, kind of giving you slack. And I mean, I see you ready for it. You know what I mean? You ready for all the answers. And
You
they done
know,
came up on the right one. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
they definitely
More
met somebody that will match energy, and
There you go.
I'm one of the people, and I say this all the time. I don't bother anybody. I give respect to every single person that gives me respect. But if you want to be a nemesis of mine, I'll invite you to be a nemesis of mine, and I'm perfectly okay with either one. Like it's okay. I'm not bothered. I'm petty, but I'm not bothered.
Well, dear, I wish you all the best, and I'm following this. I've been kind of, watching what you do, and I truly commend you.
Appreciate you joining, Shay.
All right, dear. You have a good night.
Good night. Shout out to Shay. Any other callers, y'all can come on and join up. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. We in here talking late night. It's your boy Tony, the closer. We're covering the whole DJ Envy Cesar situation. I'm gonna actually touch on a couple other situations I seen tonight. Did y'all see? With Tasha K and what's your boy? I can't even think his name. Will Smith and his people. I don't want to play the video of what she said, but she basically had some dude just disrespect, man, the whole Will Smith situation. And then Jada Pinkett came out today and said they're gonna sue her ass. What up, what up, what up? I see you, no audio though. Where your audio at? Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Your audio didn't come through, bro. Nah, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it for 1 second. I'm not believing none of that shit that they trying to put that smut on Will Smith. Yo,
What's up?
What's up with it?
Man, I just want to say I appreciate everything you're doing for all the victims. You're really like giving them a voice, putting it on a big platform on the news, That is so awesome that you're the voice for these people, because if you didn't bring this to the light, they would probably still be scamming right now, selling the George Washington Bridge, you know what I mean?
Man, the Brooklyn Bridge is not for sale.
It's not.
The Brooklyn Bridge is not for sale.
And don't sell no fake houses. Don't sell no fake deeds. Don't do that. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not taking advantage of the old people. We refuse to do it.
We can't do it.
The Brooklyn Bridge is not for sale. The Statue of Liberty is not for sale. New York City.
Stop selling bodegas in Jersey.
Oh my God, they just sold a beach.
They just sold a beach.
I gotta ask you, I gotta fix my credit right now in my life, and should I hit up the credit dude? Is that like, I don't know who I could trust these days, with all this BS going on.
Man, I always tell you, man, go to my my link in my Twitter bio. I got a free credit repair guide, walks you step by step how to get all your shit done yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So I give that shit out for free. Go and check that out. Go to the link in my Twitter bio.
For sure, I'm gonna do that tonight. Thank you. One more question. when is Charlemagne gonna give DJ Evie the donkey of the day, or is it too awkward to sit across from the man in
See,
that
this is the
fake
problem that I have
leather
with people.
throne?
Great question. The problem I have with people in media is that they're very biased. They don't keep the same energy with everybody. See, the reality is that all these media outlets, if the shoe was reversed and they had found out that Tony the closer was involved in a multi-million-dollar Ponzi scheme, every one of these motherfuckers would be talking about it, laughing about it. I told you so. He was a scammer. I knew it was too good to be true. That's how he got his Lambo. That's how he had the chain. He was taking everybody's money. Blah 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 blah. You know, see, that's the whole situation when you coming from a person that doesn't have like the big platform. But when the platform is you know, where they got relationships and shit like that, they just sit back and they won't say anything at all. So you just gotta know that's what they do. That's the game, man. Like people they gonna be like, that's my man. They try to cover for people, man. There's certain blogs that didn't want to cover this story for months until they were forced to cover it. And they were looking at it. They left me on scene. They would look at all kind of receipts. I had so many people that were posting and sending shit to blogs, and they completely ignored it. The reality is a lot of these people are aware of it, but they have relationships, and they won't, like, they value the relationship over being ethical. Like, that's the scariest part of all this shit is, like, this is how you can see how, like, people like Epstein and all these guys were able to do, like, all the, you know, the stuff that they were able to do because people will try to, you know, hide behind those relationships over doing what's morally right. And I'm telling you, man, I know that there's gonna be a ton of relationships that I'll never be able to have with the people because they saw me go after what was right. And that's just the sad part about how this industry is.
Man, good riddance though. Fake people, cut them out. You know.
For sure. Yep.
Well, it's great talking with you. I appreciate you even picking up this call. That's crazy. Can't believe I'm able to get in contact with you like that. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't let the haters get in your way at all. That's pathetic that they tried intimidating you, coming to you. Like, they went way too far. But you got the law on your side. You know, you're open like a book. So that's one thing that predators or whatever, they can't attack when you're just honest and truthful, and you're gonna be good, man. So
Yeah, that's
blessings to
the
you.
thing, man. You know, I kind of felt like once you had people come threaten like they were pulling up on me or whatever,
Yeah,
it changed this entire situation, man. It was like, hey,
corny.
For me, it's like if you're ready to go to war, we might as well go to it. I mean, it's just the reality of it. Like, I mean, at that point, like people start saying they got your address and they posting addresses and all that. Like, are you pulling up? I'm taking that like you are. Like every day I walk out the house, I'm assuming somebody's out there waiting on me.
Man, that's stressful.
And you know that's just the reality that you live with when you involve yourself in things of this magnitude. So every day I open my eyes, I go to sleep. I'm expecting or you know, one of these guys to try to be bold enough to make a move, and I got to be prepared to defend my family and my loved ones, and that's just the priority for me is to make it home safely and to continue to do what I'm doing for the right reasons. So it's certainly something that that you know a lot of people don't get the situation behind the scenes.
The good news is that we saw that Caesar's brother, the most he's gonna do is waddle over, and as you drive off, he'll say, "Pizza, pizza, pizza, pizza," because that's all he did to Joe Budden. And like, it was really,
you know,
that was L. That was a huge L.
the Lucci situation is definitely a L. I mean, they're taking L's all over the place because they're not handling this the right way. I mean, I think if anything, they need to get the fuck off social media and shut the fuck up and regroup. But they have too much pride, so they continue to come out here and just like crash out and continue to do dumb shit. Yeah, I mean, I think that you know, somebody just commented and asked if, if my man was about to be arrested or whatever, if you were my friend and you were violating people and using my name and likeness, I would fucking throw you under the bus like a motherfucker. I don't, bro. Like, let me tell you something.
Risk his career doing it.
If I know that if one of my friends is doing something that's predatory amongst people that I say I'm here to help and support, man, it could be Eli, it could be my dad, it could be whoever. Like, bro, I'm so serious about doing the right shit. I mean, when I first started dealing with my girlfriend Nicole, I wanted to make sure she was legitimate in her business, bro. Like, I wasn't fucking around. I'm like, hey, listen, I talk a lot of shit. I like, you gotta have.
Hold on, you were about to expose Nicole as a scammer?
Nah, it's not about It's not about exposing.
wow.
It's about like understanding like who you getting in bed with before you even do business with them. Like when you get in a relationship, like that shit is an extension of you. So I don't know what happened to you, but being in a relationship, all that stuff is an extension of you. So if your partner's an entrepreneur and she's in the public light, you got to make sure that you motherfucking fucking with somebody that's not gonna have your name tied in a nut shit. Yeah. But let's look at Messy Boots over here. Oh, Messy Boots. Getting herself sued.
That I've done business to withdraw.
Hey, yo, so check this out. You can see Tasha there. And then here is
Meet your next pillow.
response.
Why do we make our pillow in the shape of a cube?
Ass up early in the morning.
Yo, so that's crazy. Yo, who just keep calling and hanging up? You coming in or what?
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Yo. You can hear me? This shit tripping. Can do a couple more people. Bring some, anybody else want to join into the. I'm gonna drop the chat link. What y'all think about this whole shit, Tasha K and the whole Will Smith shit? Tez, your shit don't work, man.
Hey, what's up, my man?
What's up with you?
I can't hear you for some reason.
Yeah, your shit don't work. You got bad Wi-Fi. I don't address lames, boy. I let you sit your lame ass in the comments and keep watching me, broke ass nigga. I don't talk to niggas that don't have no fucking money in their bank account. Lame team show. Nigga, broke team show. Broke ass nigga. I don't like none of you broke ass niggas. All I'm gonna tell you broke ass niggas that be sitting here thinking that we supposed to go by your street rules and everything else. All we gonna tell you is one thing, nigga.
Shut up, bitch.
That's for you, Scheme. Just in case you didn't hear it the first time, we're gonna run it back for you one more time.
Shut up, bitch.
Your lame ass. But man, the disgusting joint with Tasha K. Like, what is she doing? What is she doing? Oh, by the way, let me get the what's the names in here? Hold on. We got a couple. I see Kizzy was showing some love. We gotta get these joints up here. Shout out to Kizzy for the $5 super chat. Tony King shit, thank you for your leadership. Thank you, Kizzy, for that. Kizzy with another. Kizzy has been running this joint. They stealing. Tell them, Kizzy, they
Tony
stealing.
the closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing.
They stealing. If you got a problem with that, the United States government has a problem because they got margins too. Absolutely. Thank you for the badges, Kizzy, with the badges, and more badges. Shout out to I Love 21 Media with the badge. I mean, not badge, but the super chat. Excuse me. I appreciate those super chats in here tonight. Caesar's calling in. Let's go. That's a funny ass. What's her name?
It's me, Cesar, man.
What?
Stop talking shit. Everyone's gonna be right by me, man. I just had to order some Uber Eats. I'm hungry as fuck. I have to eat I order Uber Eats from...
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
Bro, stop.
No more no more Taco Bell, no more DoorDash.
Come on, man. You're messing up my scam. I'm in my business. Please, man. You're ruining my life, man. I got a legitimate scam. I'm in business.
Caesar.
I'm the New Jersey flipper.
Caesar, we don't want any more scamming. No refunds, no peace. Real estate Rico.
Oh shit.
That was a little scary. That was some scary shit. Pizza. Let me pull up this joint right here. What about Rashawn, DJ Envy?
He's responsible, man. He needs to own up. He's the public face of this. He's responsible. If he knew about this, which I think it's impossible for him not to have known about this, then he's 100% responsible as well. And for him to act like he should, his name shouldn't be mentioned around this. His name was mentioned when him and Cesar were always together, or when he hosted him on the Breakfast Club in New York. Like, it's a nationally syndicated radio show. People are hearing this. How are they not going to feel?
Because regardless of who you had beef with, and when you were shitting on Cesar like crazy, which is my partner, which affected me, I understood. I never called you and said, hey, Jose, you should stop because this is bad for my business. No, because I knew how you felt. And I knew what it meant to you. So I said, I get it. Do what you got to do. I understand. When you spoke to me and called me, I never made you feel like, oh, no. No, because I understood. Not only as a business partner, but at the time as a friend. See, yes, when I had our conversation the other day, and
up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. Hey. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ. 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 What up, it's DJ Envy. Flippin' NJ.
Like, oh yeah, you just, and then the one that you posted where he's talking about, oh, why do people feel like things like this are a scam? Meanwhile, they're scamming. Come on, man. It's so unbelievably blatant, and for people to attack you on it, maybe they don't like your method. Why? Just because you're shouting it out and talking facts and truth?
Why do a lot of people think real estate is a scam? I reached out to a bunch of people about doing a big project. I reached out to Fab, he was in. I reached out to Clue, he was in. Yee was in. I reached out to Joe Button. Joe Button was like, no, you could get locked up for it. It's a scam. And then he hung up on me.
Sometimes it is, maybe.
Joe may not have the money.
Oh.
Why do... But that's what it is. But, we started the seminars because there were so many people that called, that reached out and said they've been paying like $2,000-3,000 for seminars, $5,000 seminars, and then when they get to the seminar, they don't learn anything.
Yeah,
right. Exactly. They don't learn anything, and then to talk to people, they got to pay more money, and we tried to stop that. That's why I'm so big on making sure that the people that we use, when people call them, they're not charging for that. We really want to help the community, and that's why we do so much. So that's the reason why I want him to talk. I'm like, yo, I got to get you on stage because we can help a lot of people.
Right.
And we've helped so many people, not just regular people, but celebrities, athletes, executives. And when we do and we get them money, we got a bunch of people, millions of dollars. How much did you charge them, Cesar?
Nothing.
Right. And
Something's not adding up then.
And they were talking about these incredible deals, and Cesar talked about, the first time he connected with Envy and drove him around Patterson, all that. I went to the event. I signed up as a VIP member of Flip to Dow. I think it's sad that people are laughing about this because it's been a really huge thing for people, and it's definitely destroying lives. I'm never gonna. I have no reason to lie about any of this. What I was doing, Cesar hit me with what seemed to be a great deal. Verified it, personal guarantee, all of the above. Went to the properties, went into Patterson. He drove me around. Did the deal back in January. The maturation date of the deal was supposed to be June 4th. Excuse after excuse. First, it's like everything's going fine. Then all of a sudden, it's excuse after excuse after excuse. Then it's a lack of returning phone calls, a lack of returning text messages, a complete ghosting. Got my lawyer involved. Send them a letter of delinquency. They invite me to come to their home. I come to their home with my wife. We sit down at a table. His wife is crying about it. They're profusely apologizing. Cesar saying he's embarrassed about this and that.
Think about this whole situation when it comes to DJ Envy's involvement, him not letting the public know that he's had issues with Cesar as a partner and bad business and all those different things. How do you think you would have invested without DJ Envy? Do you think he has a responsibility
I would have never
to talk about
I honestly would have never. I would have never known who Cesar was without Envy, to be perfectly honest. Envy's trying to act like he wasn't an advocate for Flip to Dow. He was on the main page of the website when they're giving a house away. So when Flip to Dow was launched, which was last year, why not say how much it is? $200,000. How about that? It is public, so I don't really give a shit. It is what it is. It's embarrassing enough just to be in the situation, so I got nothing to hide. But $200K is a huge sum of money, and for me, that might as well be the $2 million that other people have lost. It was a huge sum of money. And no, I would have. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to have any credibility with Cesar. The fact that Cesar, when I got turned on to Cesar from Envy, and then he does, business with either former athletes, current celebrities. Do the research. You can look it up and see. And I was maybe a little bit. I was flattered by. I like the opportunity, which now feels stupid, clearly. But I'm also I'm a very real person. I got nothing to hide. Even if it's embarrassing, it just is what it is. I'm tired of hearing all this. For Envy to just go on as if this is not happening and to not publicly come out and speak on it. For Flip to Dow to still be operating, for Jennifer and her husband to still be promoting this ride along to St. Louis. All of this needs to be blown up in their faces, and they need to face the music. They're not even at their home to be served, so they're ducking, clearly. They have other properties in other states, so who knows where the hell they are. I got a message from Jennifer all of a sudden last night saying, oh, the house that we were supposed to close on, you know, it fell through quite a few times. I'm sorry this is happening. But I'll get a random response out of nowhere after I've been trying to contact them for weeks and weeks and weeks. When I went to their home, they said, give us 2 weeks, and then we'll reconnect, and we'll talk about it. I've not even heard a word outside of that one text message since. Cesar had hit me up a couple times 2 weeks later, like,
What do you have to say to Cesar if he could hear you right now?
if Cesar could hear me, which I hope that he does, I think that what they're doing is deplorable. I think that him lying straight through his teeth and playing a victim as if he's being attacked is disgusting.
Not only that, you could partner with us on some deals. Make some money with us, your partner, and we'll see you July 31st. Come on.
What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy.
Flippin' NJ.
Now, first of all, we want to say thank you so much because you got this. You either purchased my book, Cesar's book, or you've been to one of our car shows or one of our seminars, and we just want to say thank you. Now, we heard your emails, we seen your text and your DMs and the comments that you leave. A lot of you just don't have the time, right? You just want to invest, but you want to make sure you can invest in somebody that really knows what they're doing. So if you know me by now, you know I got 6 kids, you know I DJ everywhere, you know I do car shows, I do a host of everything. And sometimes I just can't make it out to a property to see. I just can't go to Milwaukee or Detroit or Florida to see a property. But Cesar does this full time, and a lot of times I invest in Cesar. I invest in what he's doing. And now we're actually allowing you to do the same. So welcome to Flip to Dow.
Hey, how do I start developing properties from scratch? Anything that you could think about, it's going to be
says.
So if you know me by now,
Deals. Make some money with us, your partner, and we'll see you July 31st. Come on.
what up, y'all? It's DJ Envy.
Flippin' NJ.
Now, first of all, we want to say thank you so much because if you got this, you either purchased my book, Cesar's book, or you've been to one of our car shows or one of our seminars, and we just want to say thank you. Now, we heard your emails, we seen your text and your DMs and the comments that you leave. A lot of you just don't have the time, right? You just want to invest, but you want to make sure you can invest in somebody that really knows what they're doing. So if you know me by now, you know I got 6 kids, you know I DJ everywhere, you know I do car shows, I do a host of everything. And sometimes I just can't make it out to a property to see. I just can't go to Milwaukee or Detroit or Florida to see a property. But Cesar does this full time, and a lot of times I invest in Cesar. I invest in what he's doing. And now we're actually allowing you to do the same. So welcome to Flip to Dow.
Hey, how do I start developing properties from scratch? Anything that you could think about, it's going to be at your fingertips on this platform.
Not only that, we'll have properties up. So let's say there's a property that you're interested in and you want to invest in that property. Now you can invest with us for as little as $100, and that $100 will work for you. You can do $100, $150, $200, but now you're our partner on that deal. That's simple. So it's a way that you can actually make money and learn from people that actually do it. My first property that I bought, I didn't know what I was doing. My first house, 18% interest rate. That is a fact. And you know who gave me that idea? Busta Rhymes was actually the person that got me that, but that was 20 years ago. But he didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. But now actually you're learning from people that know what they're doing, that's been doing it for over 20 years, and that's been making a lot of money. So if this is something that you want to do, click the link in this email, learn more information. And not only that, if we're about our business, we would actually be giving away a property.
Envy, we are actually giving away a property.
So we're going to give away a property to somebody.
Yep.
And teach them how to do it.
Yep.
Hold their hands and show them how to fix up a property, how to get tenants, how to collect the rent, and all that.
Everything.
Positively, absolutely.
All of the above.
You want more information? Click the link right here in this email, and I can't wait to make some money with you.
You just hear all the words, man. He's talking away. Listen to this one though.
Let me Hello.
Hey, what's up? You can press the little camera button. You can hide if you want to, but I want to know, like, you say you invested?
Yeah, we did.
How much?
Well, my
you guys invest?
$100K.
And how long ago was it?
3 years ago.
years ago.
Yeah,
And what's been happening?
he's just vanished. He's been giving us a runaround. He just blocked me not too long ago, and it's just annoying at this point. I don't even want to go on Instagram because I don't like people knowing my business, but it's just very frustrating to see him living his best life when he owes people money. Like, we're not asking for favors here. We're just asking for him to pay us what he owns. He's been giving us a runaround. We've been to his office. He be sending messages, like, trying to calm us down, and then he just tells you, like, oh, come this day, and then he don't answer the phone anymore. I've been trying to reach out to his wife, and she wants to tell me that she has nothing to do with it, to stop harassing her. But then who do you call? Who do you text? You know, these people they're not professional. He
What
sends
made
the same text message to everybody.
what made you invest with him?
Well, one of my good friends, he's an athlete, and I have a couple friends that invested with him. So I thought I was in good hands. You know, they were doing business with him. My friend, he's an athlete. He's very well known. He told me, he's like, listen, you're good hands. You know, he's not going to fuck you over. I went to his office. It's just a lot, you know. We have contracts and everything. He's just a piece of shit for, like, hiding the way he is. I feel like if he was to come and at least show face and say that he's gonna pay people back, instead of him saying that people are talking about him behind his back, like, he has to be on drugs or something for him to be writing stuff like that. You know, like, he was texting us every single day for us to go give him that money. We was gonna do 50K, and he's like, no, do a whole 100. You'll make more money off of it. So we did the whole 100, and now where's the money? It's been 3 years.
So
We're at this
so
point. We were supposed to get like 350K. We never asked for anything. Like, he has never gave us nothing. We just let it sit. So this whole time he's just been using my money just to keep. I don't know what he's doing with it. And then I came to find out that the property that is on the contract, he doesn't even own. So I feel like he's putting that property, the same property, to multiple contracts.
you know
Like,
that's just what I found out yesterday in the recent lawsuit. It said that the property that they had put in the contract, they didn't own the contract. I mean, they didn't own that property. So it's crazy that you're saying that, because literally the lawsuit from yesterday, they did not own that property. It was
I
it was
know.
bogus.
I know. And that's the funny part, because now you're doing mad fraud. And then every time, because I felt funny about him already, like, what he kept giving, like, excuses all the time, like, oh, I'm on a flight, oh, bro, I just landed, like, can you give me some time? And they're getting attitudes. Like, we're not asking for favors, we're asking for our money. Like, you took our money, just give it back, bro. We don't, at this point, I don't even care about the interest. Just give me back what I gave you. It's just messed up. I feel really, really bad for, like, a lot of people's been reaching out to me, like, saying that they're losing their houses. Or some guy is saying that was the money for his kids to go to college. You know, it's frustrating to see that these people are hardworking people, lost everything. They don't even have money for a lawyer, and he's out here just hiding, God knows where. But God don't like ugly. That's all I'm telling you. Like, I'm very calm because I know he's gonna get his shit back. Like, I know he's gonna pay back for what he's doing, especially to a lot of older people. There's this girl that, you know, her whole family invested with him. So it's just sad.
How many people have you talked to that have like the same story that you have?
A lot of people. I don't want to put anybody, you know, on here, but a lot of people are afraid to even say things because, you know, they feel like, I don't know, they don't want their business out there. But this guy is playing with a lot of people's money. Like, I have a lot of friends that invested with him, and
If you had to guess, out of the friends that you
I'm
have
not
that have,
talking about little money. I'm talking about big money.
yeah, that's what I was about
You know.
to ask you. Like,
And
the
you know
friends that
why I
you had
came live
invested,
today?
how
Because
much would you say your friends
um,
invested?
a lot. Like, some Some girl I know, she invested like 750. Her man invested like around the same. Her man's friend invested like 500K. And these people are not gonna go live because they're
They
not
got
like that. They don't want their
they,
business out there,
got their
but
money. They got their money
they
different. I know what you're saying.
no, they want their money back. Everybody, even if you have money, you still want your money back. Why is he out there using money that doesn't belong to him? He was looking at all my stories every single day. He will not miss one story. Yeah, like on some weird shit.
That nigga,
And I used to be like,
that nigga over there looking at the booty.
and I was like, listen, right back. Like, what's wrong with you? And then he won't have right back. Then I wrote in one of his pictures, and I was like, yo, you're out here writing stuff on Instagram, but you can't pick up your phone, and he blocked me. That was it. He blocked me. I can't even reach out to him. I'm blocked in all his phones. When I text now, everything goes to green. Like, bro, we're not bad people. When his father passed away, I sent flowers to the funeral home. Like, he was there answering and everything. Now you just go and be ghost mode. Like, do whatever you want to do with your own money. Go on vacation. Send your daughter wherever she wants to go. You know, but don't use other people's money. Like, that's just a slap in the face. Like, how do you sleep at night? And then his wife is like out here saying she has nothing to do with him, but you're his wife. You sleep with him at night. What do you mean you don't know what he's doing? Wake him up. Tell him to answer the phone. We're not here asking for favors. So yeah, he's like, he wrote a message to us the other like 2 weeks ago when I went on live. I went on your live, but I didn't show my face. And he was like, listen, I don't like this IG share. Like, please, just I don't want to be involved in IG. Like trying to say like, please don't go on live. But he's still hiding. Like, I don't know. At this point, I'm I lost all hopes. And even with the lawsuit, it's gonna take. He owns millions of dollars, so I don't know if I ever get my money back.
Well, I know you had reached out to me a while ago, and you didn't want to come forward on here. I appreciate you coming on live and sharing, because I'm gonna tell you what most of you don't realize, Bianca, is that if y'all don't speak up, nobody believes the situation is real. They don't get to hear real stories and the impact that it's having on people's lives. Like right now, they just see me continuously talking about it. Obviously you had sent me messages, so I know that you had been going through it, but like from the outside world, people just see me, right? So they don't get to see you and get to see that you're a real person that put your money up, and you know you're going through all this shit. They don't see the guy that yesterday is a father who's trying to take his kids through college. They don't get to get the person. So they just get to see me, so they can get mad at me and be like, why are you talking about this? But I'm actually seeing your message. I saw your messages
And look,
already. I saw you reached out to me like a month ago. You
I'm
know?
here to represent all those people that don't want to go on live, that don't want to be heard. I'm here to represent them too, because I feel like maybe now I don't even know if he's on a fake page watching my stuff. Maybe he'll text us, but it's just really unfair. Like, it's really unfair for him to be doing all this. Like, he claims to be God's people, but look, he's here scamming people. Like, there's people that are really depressed. You know, not everybody's strong and tells you like themselves like it's alright, it's gonna get better. I got this. Like, I've been there before. Not everybody has that in them. A lot of people lost everything they had, and they have no hope. You know, they just depressed. They're sad. They don't know what to do. This brings a lot of problems to their homes, to their children, seeing their parents sad. Like, it's not fair. So if Flippin' Ninja is out here on his fake page, or his weird wife is watching this, pay back what you own, because you're not gonna be hiding forever. Like, somebody's gonna find you, and you're not gonna like what they're gonna do to you. Like, I'm not gonna do anything. I just let God take care of people that fuck me over. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that's not speaking, that's not gonna let this slide. So just do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. Like, no one here is asking for favors. It's just asking what they want. They're just asking for their money back. That's it. Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I definitely
And
appreciate you coming up here because it was much needed. What what would you like to have happen? Like, you're a victim in this situation. It's been 3 years or whatever it's been. What do you want to have happen with this?
I just want him to just pay me back. I can care less about him going to jail, all of that. Like, I know he's a family man, he has kids and all that. At the end of the day, that's not a cool thing to do. Just pay back. That's all I want. Like, I don't even care about anything else. I don't care what happens to him. Just pay me my fucking money. That's it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's really
The
a shame.
the the
And
the
I even
money,
reached out to my friend, the athlete, and he was like out of words. He's like, damn, I feel so bad because, at that time, he was like trying to charge people like 500,000. I mean, get 500. Sorry, like 5 or 3K to have like a one-on-one with you. So it was very hard to get near him. So I was like, like put that word for me. And then he saw that I came from one of the persons that he likes a lot. Like, even when I used to go to his office, they would always ask me like, oh, how is this person? And I'll be like, yeah, he's good. He said, what's up, whatever. And when I told him what happened, he even reached out to him. And he was like, yo, Bianca, he left me on scene. Like, it's just like, like this is like a slap in the face.
did the athlete invest as well or no?
I don't know. Like, I don't know what he has going on. I don't want to even speak about what,
You ain't got to say like the name of the athlete, but I'm just curious. Like, when you invested, did the athlete also invest, or was it just?
I know a couple athletes that invested with him too. He at this point he owes money to like a lot of people. Like, it's a small world, a lot of people, especially right now where everything that's happening, people are coming together, and then you find out about one person that invested with him, and then I don't know if they're lying or not. I know a lot of people that did invest in money because they come from money, they have money, but the rest I really don't know. I'm just speaking from what I know. But listen, I have to go. So thank you so much for for speaking for everybody, because at the end of the day, you're here representing all these people that don't want to speak up, and you're showing them that it's not okay. Like, they need to come up forward and speak, because that's going to be the only way they're going to find this guy.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming up here because I be getting my ass kicked looking like I'm just talking for no reason. But you being a victim and being able to share your story is much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right.
All right, take care.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. I'm a little sleepy, so we're gonna wrap this up. I'll be back on here in the morning. Looking forward to continuing to work this YouTube game. I have been on Instagram for the last few years, so I put all my time and energy in IG. But I'm really about to go super focused on YouTube. So I'll be on YouTube every single day. Same way I was on YouTube. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like this content. We are turning the heat up. I got some stuff I have not released yet. I will be showing you guys some stuff I have not released. I also was doing a $10,000 giveaway, and my subscribers got messed up on IG. So I'm working out a new giveaway, which will be coming up soon. But outside of that, man, looking forward to continuing to put out this pressure on Envy and Cesar. Thank you, everybody, for joining in tonight. Make sure that you go and buy all the I Hate Scammers gear that I got. I got some new stuff coming out this upcoming week. We have hoodies dropping. We got all kind of dope shit coming. So excited about that. I think that's it. See you tomorrow.